Hey, it's Chris Duncan, Total Freedom TV today, and I am talking to you about worry, about anxiety, about stress. And I think a lot of people find themselves in these emotions, and today I want to talk to you about how to get rid of worry or how not to be stressed. Now, let me just share with you what that feeling actually is with worry. Worry is nothing but experiencing something that you don't want to happen. Worry is nothing but experiencing something you don't want to happen that hasn't happened yet. Here's the thing, is when you worry about something, you have to actually experience it twice if it actually comes true. So let me say that again, you actually have to experience it twice if it comes true. Think about that, because you have to experience it in your mind when you're hoping that it doesn't happen, then you have to experience it again when it does happen. So you actually get double the pain. So the first thing you've got to understand about worry is that it's actually not going to change a thing. No matter what you think about right now, how many times you think about it, the worry isn't actually going to change the result. And if you do get the thing that you don't want to happen, you've had to experience it twice. You've had to feel that pain, that anxiety. Now for me, I'm an overthinker. If I'm worried about something, I won't sleep. If I get truly stressed, I would even stay up all night. Maybe I'd eat some bad food. And it really wouldn't be a nice situation at all. So if you're like me, then make sure you listen to this, because this really started to help me. So the very first thing is write down on a bit of paper absolutely everything you're worried about. Do it right now. Write down everything you're worried about. If you're watching this, you've probably typed in how to get rid of worry. Write down everything you're worried about on a bit of paper. That's it. Have it written down. Then I want you to write down the absolute worst case scenario. The absolute worst. Like, what's the worst thing that could happen? And have that written down and have it there. And then I want you to think about your life. And I want you to think about where your life's going. And I want you to think about 40, 50 years from now. And I want you to think about that. And as you think about 40, 50 years from now, I want you to write down how you're going to respond if that does happen. If that worst case scenario happens, how are you going to respond so that the version 40 or 50 years down the track is proud of you? Because look, some of the best people in life and best things happen because of something that didn't go right. In fact, a lot of times, the things that aren't going right in our life are the biggest gifts. Sometimes the universe is just trying to show us that we can be bigger. It's just trying to show us that we can be more powerful, or it's giving us this gift to be able to take more on in our life and to be able to help others. So I want to ask you, because of that happening, if it did happen, what would the seed, and write this down, what would the seed of equivalent benefit be? What is the equal? See, in this universe, in this life, everything's equal. It has to be. There's a push, there's a pull. There has to be an equilibrium there. So what is equal? What is going to be the benefit of this? Write the answer to this down. Because of this happening, what good will come? If this happens, what good will come? How will it shape you? How will it build you? How will it make you a stronger person? I'll give you some amazing examples. For me, I got myself in trouble with the law. Turned out to be a biggest gift. Got given an amazing book. I've had breakups that then allow me to see more in myself, that I get to be someone different. I end up in a completely different place. I've had business failures and lose money, and then realize I'm so glad that I didn't get stuck in that business, because there's another opportunity around the corner. However, if we try to stay so in control and holding on to these things, all we get is worry, we get anxiety. And here's what I need you to know. At the end of the day, we all end up in the same place. We're all going to get to the exact same place, and the journey is what matters. We're all going to make mistakes. There's not one human on this planet that isn't going to make a mistake. Start forgiving yourself. Know that what's going to happen is going to happen. Write it down so it's all on paper. Write down the worst case scenario. Write down what it is that you'll do if that worst case scenario does happen, so that you can act towards your bigger self. And then start to think about what's actually going to be the benefit of this happening if it does happen. What you resist will persist. I love you so much. If you're watching this and you're in a place of worry, you will get through it. It will pass, just like everything else. The sun will show up tomorrow. And I love you so much. And I hope that this helps you to get through this. Have an amazing day. Live with freedom. Free your mind, free your time, free your life. Smash it.